Hello there, welcome to another Swigging Steve's Bargain Beer Reviews. Now I've got a real oddity this week. I went to Rotherham, and there's a place called Job Lot in Rotherham. It's not like a cash and carry, it's just like a place where there's just loads of cheap stuff. You get big bags of, big boxes of crisps and stuff really cheap, and the usual stuff, and stuff that's sort of barely in code, just out of code. Anyway, I digress slightly. So, God, it's been freezing this week, hasn't it? It's been -5 last night or something like that. I'm in West Yorkshire, so it's been absolutely freezing. But next week I think it's going to get a bit warmer, thankfully, because I must admit I do love the cold. I took Erica to a park today, and because of all the floods, we've had loads of water and it's all frozen up, and there's like a big area that's just a sheet of ice. And she was just skidding around on it today, and I just thought to myself, when was the last time I can remember it being that cold? There were kids skidding around on ice and stuff, and I actually can't remember. So it's been quite a welcome for me, the snow and the ice, because I think at least it's something for the kids as well. While we've been in lockdown and everything, just something other than the four walls of the bedroom. So I think it has cheered a lot of people up, and it certainly cheered me up because I love cold weather. I love it when it's snowing. I mean, I've been stuck in snow twice in my car since it's been snowing. Twice I've had to get out and shovel, and I've had people pushing. I've been pushing other people, but I find it quite fun. I like it. It don't bother me that much. I mean, if I slid into a car and had an accident, I don't think I'd find it so funny, or fun. But I don't mind. I love snow. Anyway, I digress. So, what have I got today? Well, look at this. Real oddity. 59p. Job lot. Green King Light Ale. Green King Light Ale. Okay, so there's no spiel on it. There's nothing at all on the back of it. But no information. It has got the cap, the typical Green King cap. I'll take the 59p sticker off so you can see that better. There we go. Okay, so it's just got a traditional cap. You don't need to see that really. Those of you that watch my channel probably drink Green King beers. It's called Light Ale, 3%, and it's in a 275 milliliter bottle. Odd, really odd. Pointless measurement. What is it? 275. Why? What's the point? Just make it 300. 330. Someone commented the other day that people in America feel shortchanged if they have like a 3. Is it the 380s there or 375 something like that? It's slightly different measurements, aren't they? So we're used to 330 bottles. So in America they feel like they've been shortchanged, and their measurements are slightly more generous than ours. But a 275 is hardly worth pouring it, is it? So anyway, let's get it in there. I've not got massive expectations of this beer. 3%. It's just interesting, isn't it? It's just a bit different. I'm guessing it's going to be similar to Green King IPA. Top took a bit of fating. So there we go. Let's pour her in. So there we go, look. We have got a little bit of head. It didn't look like it was going to have a head. It's your typical sort of... It just looks to me like Green King IPA. It's the same colour, that amber colour. Like quite a deep amber colour. We've got about a third of a finger's worth of head, which is dissipating quite quick. On the aroma, what have we got? Not a lot. Light on the aroma, light by name, light on the aroma, probably light by flavour as well. Slight almond nuttiness, a little bit of malt, not much, a little bit of toffee, I think, or caramel toffee. I've not given myself much swish room on this one, so a little bit of toffee there going off, a little bit of caramel. I can't smell much else on it. Yeah, let's dive in. Yeah, so that toffee carameliness comes through on the flavour. It's very light, it's very thin, very light in flavour. If I'd have drunk another beer before this, I don't think I'd be able to pick much up on this beer at all. I'm coming from a clean palate. I've not had anything to drink yet, and all I'm getting really is like a caramelly toffiness. maybe a slight dried fruit note on there as well. It's very Green King. It tastes like Green King IPA. It tastes like a weaker version of Green King IPA. Probably why it's appeared in a bargain shop. To be honest with you, I mean, Green King IPA ain't exactly a flagship. Well, it's an odd beer, isn't it, Green King IPA, because it calls itself an Indian Pale Ale, but it's not even like a traditional British Indian Pale Ale for me. It's just like a best bitter. It's a nice enough drink IPA, but it's not an Indian Pale Ale, is it? 3.5%. I mean, an Indian Pale Ale can be a low volume, of course, but you associate Indian Pale Ale as being a little bit more. God, I'm waffling about all sorts today, aren't I? I'm going on and on and on. Right, this is 3%. It calls itself a light ale. It's not offensive. It's definitely drinkable. It's got a nice little sweetness to it, actually. The maltiness is quite sweet. Like I've just had like a sweet, almost like a rich tea biscuit or something. But it's got more of a carameliness to it. Buttery caramel. It's very typical of their beers. They have like this almost like a buttery caramel feel to their beers. I always find Green King. Yeah, there's not much to read on. I mean, just I don't know even when the sell-by date is on this. Can't see it anywhere. No, oh, it's got the little dots at the bottom for that braille, which I find quite fascinating. I only just noticed that the other day. All bottles have braille on the bottom like that, you know. Give it more of a swish again. I don't think I'm going to get much more. Slight almond, a little bit of a nuttiness, a little bit of it's like a caramel. It's an overwhelming like caramelly toffiness. But you're getting the sweetness. It smells like it tastes, to be honest. It's one of them. You know what it's going to taste like by the smell. It's just a really weird anomaly, isn't it? I mean, I've never heard of that in my life. Let me know what your comments are on this. If you've tried this before, can you get it on cask anywhere? I mean, is it actually a beer that exists, or is it just like a one-off novelty type thing? Light ale. So it came at 59p. You can't complain at 59p, can you? I don't know if it's out of date or not. It didn't taste out of date. It tastes fine. You can't complain at 59p. You know, and I've got to take that into consideration when I'm rating this beer. Little metallic note coming through. It's got that fit. It's almost like you can tell a lot of it's made. It's got that mass. It's produced in large quantities. You know, it's being made by big machines. So yeah, let me know. Let me know what you think. I think it's all right. I think it's good. No, I don't think it's a good beer actually. No, it's not a good beer, but I think it's somewhere in the OKs. It's in the OKs. The more you drink it, the more you just get bored when you drink it. It's one of them. It's quite boring, and I'm kind of glad there's only 275ml, because I think I'd be bored if I had to drink much more of it. I mean, listen, if you've never drunk beer before and you drunk that, you'd probably quite like it. Or if you were just getting into beers, because it's not offensive and it's nice, it's drinkable. But when you've been around as long as I have, I'm getting on now, I'm getting old, and you've been drinking real ale as long as I have, it's just boring. It's just like, yeah, it's just, okay, I'll drink it. I'll do it just to review it. It's in the sixes. I'm going to finish her up. Low ABV. It's got a bit of that, having a big gulp like that, it's got that almost like that carbonated water taste to it. It's thin. It's got this nice enough sweet malt, a little bit of caramel, a little bit of almond, a little bit of dried fruit maybe. You'd be hunting for the dried fruit, to be fair, but excuse me, it's not offensive. I'll give it a 6 point. I paid 59p for this. 59p. I have got to factor that in. I'll put it right down the middle. 6.5. It gets a 6.5 out of 10. It's okay. And for 59p, I can't go wrong. And it's the kind of thing I would stock up if I know people come. Mind you, I don't know if I would at 3%. If I knew people driving, maybe, and I said, "Oh, yeah, I've got a beer. I've got one. I've got a few of these, and they're nice enough, And I think people would find them nice enough to drink. But I won't drink it. I won't go out of my way to drink that again. I don't think it's just. I'd rather drink something else. There's so many nice beers in the supermarket at the moment. So many nice go-to beers that I just think at cheap prices as well. What's the point? What's the point in getting that again? So it were a novelty. Enjoyed drinking it. I have waffled on a little bit today. I do apologise for waffling. I am knackered. I'm tired today. I'm really tired. So thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next review. Please put your comments below. Please subscribe if you like the content. Please like the video if you liked it. I'll see you next time.